Society has long depicted men as strong, logical, and emotionally impenetrable. From childhood, they are often taught to suppress their emotions, prioritize rationality, and avoid showing signs of vulnerability. However, beneath this exterior, men have emotional soft spots, areas where they crave understanding, validation, and connection. These vulnerabilities are not flaws, but rather gateways that allow women to form deep, lasting bonds with them. One of the most overlooked aspects of male psychology is their need for appreciation and emotional safety. While women are often more expressive about their emotions, men, too, long to be understood and valued. They may not always articulate their feelings, but they deeply appreciate a woman who recognizes their efforts, respects their struggles, and provides emotional support without judgment. A woman who can offer this level of understanding becomes irreplaceable in a man's life. Moreover, men are drawn to women who make them feel both challenged and secure. They admire confidence, but also appreciate warmth and acceptance. When a woman can balance independence with emotional intimacy, she creates a space where a man feels safe to be himself, without the pressure of always being strong. By understanding and embracing these emotional nuances, women can approach relationships differently, fostering deeper connections that stand the test of time. True intimacy comes not from demanding emotional openness, but from creating an environment where vulnerability feels safe and valued. Confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a woman can possess. While society often emphasizes physical beauty or charm, true magnetism comes from within. A confident woman doesn't seek validation. She knows her worth, and that certainty radiates in everything she does. This self-assurance is what captivates men on a deeper level, making her unforgettable. Unlike superficial confidence that relies on external approval, genuine confidence is rooted in self-awareness. It's not about always having the perfect words or appearance, but about being comfortable in one's own skin. A confident woman walks with purpose, speaks with conviction, and embraces her strengths and imperfections alike. This authenticity makes her stand out in a world where many seek to impress rather than simply be themselves. Men are naturally drawn to women who exude confidence because it signals strength, independence, and emotional stability. It creates an aura of intrigue, making them eager to be part of her world. The effect of confidence on a man is undeniable. It challenges him, excites him, and makes him want to rise to her level. When a woman fully embraces her self-worth, she doesn't just attract men, she commands their admiration and respect. Confidence is the secret ingredient that makes a woman irresistibly attractive to men. It goes beyond physical beauty or charm. True confidence signals self-worth, independence, and even a touch of mystery. When a woman carries herself with certainty, men instinctively see her as someone valuable, someone worth pursuing. Much of this attraction comes from nonverbal cues. A woman's body language, voice, and overall energy shape how she is perceived. Standing tall, maintaining steady eye contact, and speaking with clarity all communicate confidence without a single word. These subtle signals make a powerful impression, drawing men in effortlessly. However, true confidence isn't about being flawless. It's about embracing authenticity. A confident woman doesn't try to fit an ideal mold. Instead, she owns her quirks and imperfections. Whether it's an uncontrollable laugh, a unique passion, or an unconventional perspective, these traits make her even more attractive. Her ability to be unapologetically herself sets her apart in a world where many seek validation. Men are naturally drawn to women who exude this kind of self-assurance. Confidence is captivating because it represents strength and emotional stability, qualities that inspire admiration, respect, and a deep, lasting attraction. Confidence is far more than just appearance. It is a mindset, a quiet strength that comes from emotional control and self-assurance. A truly confident woman does not seek constant validation from others. Instead, she carries herself with an air of mystery, leaving men curious and drawn to her presence. She doesn't overshare, doesn't chase attention, and doesn't feel the need to prove her worth. She simply knows it. Stoic psychology teaches the power of mastering one's emotions, and this ability creates an undeniable allure. A woman who remains composed, even in moments of challenge, exudes a rare kind of power. She does not react impulsively or let external circumstances dictate her mood. Instead, she responds with grace, patience, and self-control, making her presence both calming and captivating. When a woman embodies deep, genuine confidence, she doesn't just attract men, she mesmerizes them. Her inner peace becomes magnetic, setting her apart in a world filled with uncertainty and self-doubt. Men are instinctively drawn to women who radiate this quiet strength because it represents stability, independence, and a sense of self that cannot be shaken. Confidence, when rooted in emotional mastery, becomes an irresistible force. Mystery is one of the most powerful forces of attraction. Men are naturally drawn to the unknown. It awakens their instinct to pursue, discover, and unravel. A woman who embodies mystery doesn't need to play hard to get. Instead, she creates intrigue by revealing just enough to spark curiosity while leaving room for a man's imagination to fill in the rest. A truly mysterious woman doesn't lay all her cards on the table at once. She shares parts of herself gradually, allowing a man to wonder about her thoughts, experiences, and emotions. This unpredictability keeps him engaged, eager to learn more, and invested in the journey of discovering her. Instead of oversharing, she knows how to leave subtle hints, perhaps a smile that suggests a hidden story, or a brief mention of an experience that invites further inquiry. Mystery is not about being emotionally distant, but about maintaining a sense of depth and unpredictability. It signals that a woman has a rich inner world, one that is worth exploring. When a man feels there is always more to uncover, he remains captivated, drawn to her presence like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Mystery is not only about what a woman says, but also about how she carries herself, how she reacts, and how she controls her emotions. An attractive woman has many layers. Sometimes she is the life of the party, full of energy and charm, while other times she is introspective and reserved, lost in her own world. This contrast keeps men intrigued, making them eager to uncover more about her. The essence of mystery lies in emotional control. Instead of reacting impulsively to every situation, a woman who masters mystery knows how to guide interactions with intention. She doesn't rush to explain herself or overshare her thoughts. Instead, she reveals just enough to spark curiosity while maintaining an air of unpredictability. Stoic psychology teaches the power of restraint, an essential element of maintaining an alluring presence. By not revealing everything at once, a woman creates space for a man's imagination to work, deepening his interest in her. This subtle control over emotions and information makes her presence magnetic, drawing men toward her without effort. A woman who understands the balance between revealing and withholding holds a rare and undeniable power, the ability to keep men captivated. However, mystery is not just about how a woman presents herself. It is also about how she lives her life. A truly captivating woman doesn't just spark curiosity. She has a fascinating world of her own, a life that others are eager to explore and be a part of. So, what makes a woman mysteriously attractive? Is it her thoughtful silence, her unique passions, or simply her ability to refrain from revealing everything too soon? And how can she balance maintaining an air of mystery while still being genuine in a relationship? Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next episode.